These are the upgraded Sentinel robots. They always appear in groups. They can detect the mutant gene inside a mutant from dozens of kilometers away. Then they strike at the fastest possible speed to hunt us down. In just a few short years, 95% of mutants around the world were wiped out. Even I, when facing them, could only turn and retreat. The reason they could accomplish in years what humans failed to do for decades is because they can copy mutant genes. Whether it is Iceman, Pyro, or Colossus, once a Sentinel comes into contact with them, it instantly learns and perfectly replicates their powers. Even worse, all Sentinels share what they learn. If one Sentinel gains Iceman's power, the next can immediately use it to fight Pyro. If another is frozen, it instantly gains Pyro's fire to melt the ice. There are many mutants with powers that counter each other. When the Sentinels collect all these abilities and combine them with their advanced intelligence, the extinction of mutants becomes almost inevitable. The early first-generation Sentinels had no special abilities. Any mutant could easily destroy them. But then the military captured Mystique. Scientists began to study the genes behind her shape-shifting power. Through gene extraction and advanced technology, they implanted her abilities into the new generation of robots. These Sentinels were no longer just cold, lifeless machines. They could think, learn, and adapt their combat strategies. They could mimic and replicate mutant abilities, making them far more dangerous on the battlefield. Because the first-generation Sentinels were once under my complete control, the scientists made sure that would never happen again. They built them from an entirely new, non-metallic material. Now, when facing large numbers of these machines, I have no way to stop them. Of course, Sentinels still have weaknesses. They can only replicate the abilities of physical-type mutants. They cannot take Professor Xavier's telepathy, my magnetic control, or Storm's power to summon lightning. And even with their special materials, a massive explosion or immense force can still destroy them completely. If they ever face Jean Grey empowered by the Phoenix Force, no number of Sentinels would make a difference. Faced with the mutant crisis, we had no choice but to travel back in time to stop the scientists from creating these machines. It was the only way to end the threat at its source.